Hey friends, my name is Lois Power, and I'm coming on to talk to you a little bit about menopause and what that means for your health. So first of all, let's just talk about exactly what menopause means. Menopause is actually a term that's used to talk about any time that your reproductive hormones start to change. The truth is that menopause is one specific day and time when a woman has gone for 12 months without her menstrual cycle. That 1 year, that day and time when you've gone 12 months in that situation, that is what is actually called menopause. But you'll hear people talk about menopause as just a generic term for perimenopause, which is the time leading up to postmenopause. Okay, so think of it that way. Perimenopause is all the time when your hormones are fluctuating and you're starting to reduce the amount of reproductive hormones in your body. And then perimenopause is the time in which you are no longer producing those reproductive hormones, and so that's considered postmenopausal. So perimenopause can start as early as your 30s, but typically the average time for perimenopause is like 40 to 44, 45. It can be it can actually last anywhere from 3 years to 14 years. So that's that whole time that your body is making less reproductive hormone. Post-menopause, which is what I am 57 years old, so I am now postmenopausal. So that is when your body's just, it's not producing that anymore, and you are past those childbearing years. So there's a lot of things that happen in a woman's body. The thing that most people are aware of, the symptom that they're most aware of is hot flashes or night sweats. And that's no fun. That is a pretty telltale sign that you're moving into postmenopause time. However, did you know there's actually 71 different symptoms that are associated with these menopausal years? I'm going to call it menopausal years. That includes both perimenopause and postmenopause. 71 different symptoms. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal. That's how much it affects your body. So things that you did prior to this big change to your hormones, those things may or may not work the same way anymore because your body is changing. Some of the more easily to detect things are, of course, obviously, when you're not having your period anymore. But what about trouble sleeping? And what about dry skin? What about anxiety? I mean, there's all these multiple things that happen that can be tracked back to your changes in hormones. But one that I want to talk about, tips for you being at your optimal health, best you can be when you are going through menopausal years. So one of the things that none of us really like is the fact that our hair can get coarser, and I mean, obviously it can get gray. You can see my hair is gray right there, but our hair can become coarser. And we don't really like that. We can have less ability for our skin to be able to take in or to promote vitamin D in our body. And there are all sorts of things that can happen. So what my tips for you, especially as it comes to feeling your best, looking your best, and also being able to be at a healthy weight, those are the tips that I'm really going to focus on right now. And I'm not going to take very long, but I'm just going to kind of quickly go through a few things. So number one, hydration. It is very, very important for you to drink a lot of water. We recommend at least half your body weight in ounces of water. And there's a reason that we do that, because you need to take in water to flush your system. You need to take in enough water that your cells are hydrated particularly the cells of your skin, the cells, your fat cells, your cells of your heart and of your liver and your kidneys. I mean, your body is made up of cells, and they all need water. So you have to stay hydrated, and that's harder to do once you are in those menopausal years. So hydration is really important. The other thing is to prioritize sleep, and I know it's hard. It's particularly hard when you don't sleep as well. When you're in those menopausal years and thereafter, it's very difficult to feel as sleepy and tired and fall asleep. And so we have to work at it. We have to work at our sleep hygiene in order to be able to fall asleep and to get enough sleep. So we have to prioritize going to bed at the same time, getting up at the same time, best you can. It's hard. I know it's hard, because when you lay there and it's hard to fall asleep, you think, why even go to bed? Why not just stay up and watch TV or read a book or clean house or whatever it might be? But you do need to get in a cool room where it's dark, where you are laying down, with your phone turned off, your phone nowhere near you. You don't want it anywhere near you. And we're not even going to talk about the electrical side of that, but with your phone away from you so that you can go to sleep. So again, tips: hydration, prioritizing sleep. You also want to prioritize protein in your eating habits. They say that once you're a menopausal woman, you need to probably eat around 200 calories less than you were eating before. So you do need to eat a little bit less in order to maintain the same weight. So I recommend that you try to focus on getting plenty of protein. It's harder for women to assimilate protein as they get older. So you want to make sure that you're trying to get maybe 20 to 30 grams of protein in your meals and in your snacks. That's a good rule of thumb, so you're not eating it all at once. But let's say, and this is easy to do, 30 grams of protein at 3 meals, that's 90. And then if you did 20 grams of protein at 2 snacks, you're already at 130 grams of protein. Did I calculate that right? 30, 50, yeah, 130. So it's important that you get plenty of protein. You also want to eat healthy fats, but you do not want any fat that doesn't come from a natural source. And you also want to not take in as many carbs, because insulin resistance is much more prevalent in menopausal women. And what that basically means is that your cells don't want to receive insulin. As you get older, your body resists that. So insulin resistance is a big reason why women are gain weight when they're in their menopausal years, okay? So it's really, really important. Hydrate, take in plenty of protein, get your good healthy fats. You want to supplement with vitamin D, with omegas. You want to make sure you're taking in supplements that will help you to maintain a positive gut health. And those are all things that you can do that can really, really help you. You want to focus on food that is nutrient dense. Ask yourself, what I'm about to put in my mouth, is this going to help fuel my body in a positive way? And here's the last thing: got to exercise. No one stays thin, especially in the belly area, as they get older without exercise. It's just not possible to do it. So you have to move your body. Not only is it great for you to help you to manage your weight, but exercise when you are in menopause and these menopausal years, exercise is really important for your brain, for your bones, and for your muscles. It's very, very important. So I hope that those tips, they're somewhat generic, but I hope those tips help you as you go through these menopausal years, because you have to make it a lifestyle. This is not something that's going away. So focus your attention on hydration, on what you put in your mouth, on your sleep, and on exercise, and you're going to do great. Hope this was helpful. Y'all have a great rest of your day.